Today, we'll show you 5 ways to pass the ball long. 5 techniques that are used by the best players in the world. You're watching All Attack.
The side volley.
When a ball pops up in the air, lean your body and swing your leg so that you can hit the ball with the top of your foot. Then use the top of your foot and strike just below the center of the ball. In games, most of the time the ball is on the ground when you're looking for a pass. But sometimes, the ball will pop up in the air at the same time you see a player open. And if you want to hit the switch, or play the through pass, you'll have to hit the ball on the volley. Also, I don't know what it is, but this kind of pass just looks amazing. And when you see someone do it, you think, wow, now that's some serious technique.
The half volley.
The half volley pass uses a similar technique to the side volley. With the half volley pass, you also use the top of your foot and strike just under the center of the ball. The only difference is, instead of hitting it straight out of the air, you hit it just after it bounces, when the ball is just a few inches off the ground. When you hit a pass on the half volley, or a shot for that matter, you tend to get a lot of power on the ball. So, if you're playing a half volley pass, keep in mind that you don't really have to swing at it that hard. In fact, it's better to focus on your technique and make sure you connect with the ball properly. And so long as you do that, that ball is going to fly off the turf beautifully. As for when you would use the half volley pass, it's similar to when you would do a side volley. But with a half volley, you do need a little bit more time, since you have to wait for the ball to hit the ground. So you probably wouldn't do it if a defender was just about to stick a leg in.
The low-driven pass.
To hit a low-driven pass, rotate your ankle and use the top of your foot to strike just below the center of the ball. Leaning your legs away from the ball to help you get full ankle rotation. Also, make sure to keep your follow-through low and close to the ground. The low-driven pass is the technique you use when you want to get the ball from point A to point B as fast as possible. In these situations, you don't need to get the ball over anyone's head. And you don't need to curve the ball around defenders. All you need is to hit the ball 30+ yards, quickly and accurately, so that defenders can't intercept it.
The lofted pass.
To hit a lofted pass, rotate your ankle and use the top of your foot to hit the underside of the ball. With your foot following through a little bit higher than it would with a low-driven pass. This will give the ball a lot of backspin and height, but also slow the ball down when compared to a low-driven pass. The lofted pass and the low-driven pass are really very similar techniques, with the main difference being where you strike the ball. Striking the underside of the ball will result in more height and less power, while striking closer to the center of the ball will give your pass less height but more power. And striking in between the two will result in a pass that's somewhere in between a lofted pass and a low-driven pass. So in a game, you have to decide the amount of height and power you need, and then adjust your pass accordingly.
Swaz.
This technique is similar to a lot of top-of-the-foot passes. You rotate your ankle, you use the top of your foot, and you strike the lower half of the ball. But there's a twist. With a traditional long pass technique, your body faces toward your target, and you strike straight through the ball. But to hit it with a little curve, you're actually going to face slightly to the side of your target. And then, you're going to strike across the ball, with your foot following through strongly across your body. This technique is great when you need to play a hard-driven pass, but you also need to curve the ball around a defender. Also, if you're playing a through pass, sometimes a little curve can make the ball easier to run onto. Alright everybody, we hope you liked that video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Also, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to check out our other videos if you want to learn more about football.